Hello all, this is Zimnala coming at you with another adventure in Demise, Rise of the Kutan. We're gonna be getting in here with our ninja friend as we work on leveling our way up into being able to continue the quest line. Yep. As you can see, we got our full set of blessings. And our current goal is to reach 500 to use the dagger that will allow us to fight the priest. That's our current goal. It did take me a while to get to this point, but I'm glad that we now have our shortcuts in play again. I feel like it hasn't properly loaded maybe the server stuff, but maybe it just hasn't repopulated. That's fine. Oh yeah, it just hasn't repopulated. I was afraid it wasn't loading rooms, period. I mean, our best bet is still to break down into the menagerie, but it is definitely a bit of a risk. I do apologizing for getting a little stubborn last time. Oh, nice. You guys can be friendly. Don't have to fight them every time. I got stubborn and pushed my way through them when I didn't strictly need to. But a couple of levels power leveling here. Should get us pretty close to our goal, which is my current plan. Oh, these guys hit us really hard. Oof. I forgot that ice golems were such a problem. Well, they got a few extra rounds on us, unfortunately. I think we just got too used to dominating where we were fighting before. Just gotta take this area slower. It's like it's too much EXP for it to handle for a second there. I'm just kidding. It just took a second hiccup. We actually haven't had this game really crash on us more than like once or twice in some very niche situations. We'll find ourselves like a half group of shrubberies like this. Don't need to do a double group, a triple group like the other room. The main thing about doing this is that it will actually cost us a decent amount of gold to do it this way. It's fast, but you don't really make your money back on it. So. That is where this, the king comes into play, because you can kind of get your money back that way. We do want to wait for our spells to come back, though. Because the thing is that we're actually a little weakened still, so we gotta be chill that way, too. I mean, we lost a good amount of hit points. We're not too bad off. I'm glad that it saved that we cleared our way into here, though. That is nice. But basically what's going to happen is we're going to get to level 500 and probably be able to do the rest of, well, actually no, not the whole, actually this could be bad. This could be bad. Nothing we can do about this. Now if it comes back, we could start draining and getting We got our HP back by draining. Yeah, this one group totally pinned us too. This area respawned, so we're gonna have to clear our way through it again. Who was fighting us? Oh, you're not fighting us, you're just over here. Okay. We do have to not overcommit, because we could get a bad group. We are fighting outside the room now, which is exciting. That's one of my favorite of the multiplayer bugs, by the way. Just combat doesn't end when you leave a room. But in a general sense, this seems to be almost smoother to fight these than it did in single player, so... because it doesn't load all the rooms. If I was to guess. Yep, we got an AD level. If we make it to level 500, we also open up the a new dagger for our side guilds too, which would be the Master Blade. I mean, we could poke around up here, but some of these groups are pretty dangerous. We are kind of making short work of them, though. We haven't fought the dangerous ones. It's inconsistently difficult. That right there is the clue for the priest. Oh, this might be bad. It sure was bad. That's what I mean, like it's not equally difficult. I mean, it's mostly just warriors and giants, but you also got these mages. And if we fight them enough times, we will get some of the spells we're missing. sift through a lot of random enemies to do it. You know, I did think of something we could potentially go put together. We could go put together the final belt, too. We know where the last piece of that is, and we're actually probably able to reach it. At least we can try to reach it. As you can see, we're pretty able to fight here for the most part. Just those shadow ninjas are actually just dangerous. Period. These are definitely goblies. I believe you. You sure wouldn't lie to us. Okay, so we can make a play for it. There's two ways we're gonna get out of that adventure, though. We're either gonna die, or we're gonna win. Well, actually, the way there is actually upwards, not that way. I'm so used to going that way for the other adventures. I wonder if the other one has respawned. So let's actually go back in here and see. Okay, that is another piece of it, one we already had. But that's not our current goal. It just is kind of on the way. Now our goal is not to fight this guy. I don't think we have a chance of winning that fight, but we could run right past him. We've done it a few times. Honestly, we like Midgies. They're actually good experience. And not especially dangerous. As you can see, that went by pretty easily. And it gave us one of the easier groups to deal with. As long as we don't pick animals, we're pretty much okay. On some scales of okay. This place does have its dangers, though. Some groups of this are really dangerous, and some of them are pretty okay. Like, we could get dark centers and they can behead us, for instance. But our goal is to get into the ducks. Well, it's just two of you. Bad for you. Okay, our goal was the room we're coming up to. Yeah, there is a section of over there that we've never seen. I don't know how to get into off the top of my head, so I'm not gonna worry about that right now, though. But our goal is to just go up and get the secrets in here. There it is. Is it not here? There it is. It looked like it was there, but it was not. Okay. But yeah, this loops around to the Leviathan pit. You don't need to be there. What we can do is just kind of go back down and back into the system. And if it kills us, it kills us. You know, some of these enemies are problematic to fight. But it did just strike me, there's a section of this I don't actually know how to get into up north here. Like, I just don't know where the entrance is. Like, whatever's north of here. And I don't think it has a connection to the menagerie. You do have to be careful. This might be the one with Max in it. Oh. Okay. But she's in the middle. Can't cast Shining Lights immediately. Took out the Dark Center before it could attack us. That's all that matters. That was Dark Sinners. They did hit us, but they didn't behead us, at least. I forgot they actually steal, to be honest. I was coming here in case this was an entrance, you know. This corner did not go anywhere. No, the one with Max is in the top left corner. Because, like, that teleporter would take us right to Max. Get us potentially killed for no reason. And we've already accomplished our particular goal here. I'm just pinning out. Kind of rare that they're being peaceful. Those guys are making up for it. We're above the answer you know. Know something intellectually but literally. Like, I can't tell exactly what they're saying. Well, they are insane, theoretically, so... Are we expecting coherency? Okay, we'll assemble the pieces. That should be all of... Well, maybe. Let's see. There might be one more. Oh, had the venom. Chaos. Okay. There we go. We got our own girdle of aggression. That should help a little bit. Has a nice little hefty stat boost, but the biggest thing is it does triple our spells maximum. And initial. Initial is big because it means you never have to worry about casting all your spells. And that means we shouldn't have to wait anymore whenever we want to return. Or even to kill these guys. We won't go through the initial stock. They really don't stand much chance anymore. Poor birds. That was weird. Like, it said a message I didn't recognize on it. Like, it almost didn't recognize that we had passed that point. But then it let us through. Oh, we are almost pinned. Need to find something simple to fight. You'll work. This should work. Well, we're still barely keeping even on how much money we're spending, but it is going to start having a tipping point where we start going a little bit lower. But as long as we get through this pretty quickly, we'll be able to play with Boris. And Boris, it solves all money problems. And if Boris isn't enough for you, there's also the Dragon Palace, so we'll be in there soon too. Alright, we cleared out the first room. Well, they paralyzed us, but it's a little less dangerous than the average one. They died so fast I wasn't even sure if that's what they were. There were a couple models that shared the same. Yep, more AD.
Cool.
bigger paralysis than normal. Oh, we're fine. It's about a 3 or 4 minute turnaround on a pinning. Depending on how lucky we get. I'm really glad it let me actually leave the room, because that was a problem. That was far too much experience for where we were at. I'd rather save it for a fresh trip. This is more acceptable. Cool. Well, I'd say that was pretty successful. We got a new equipment upgrade. We got about 20 levels in on what we were working on. I'm gonna take a couple minute break. I'll be with you shortly. Thank you all for watching. Y'all take care.